Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Burn the Witch Tarot. This is my second video today. I am very excited as always. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. This is my, again, second video. I am doing a tarot reading for somebody that I've already done. And I don't know her too personally, but I'm very excited to get to know her a little bit more if she opens up. She's a little Leo, and we're going to go ahead. She jokingly said, let's see who's going to ruin my marriage. So we're going to do, she got the bundle in my Etsy shop. It's linked down below. So she got the bundle that includes the True Love Tarot. She also got the annual, so we're gonna check out her year over the next 12 months, see what's happening. Since we're still in January, it's hard to say whether we're gonna be reading January or February. So I'll see, like I can usually see if there's going to be festivities sometimes. That'll help me out, but we'll see. Next 12 months. And we're going to be doing 3 questions. And she was like, you can roast me if you want. Aye, honey. I could never. Although, my last video. Wow. So we're going to go ahead and start mixing her up. Let me pull this down. There we go. Without dropping everything. Ooh, and she's a super powerful little Leo. I really do want her to grow and develop and become stronger. She's definitely a sweetheart. So we'll see. I always do this I give about an hour of time to each. Oh, and we're going to start with the True Love Tarot. I like to give about an hour to each person before I sit here and do this. I meditate on them. I try to find them. I try to hone in on them. I try to feel what's going on, you know, and I'm usually with my deck and I'm playing with my deck and stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, if I'm stretching a lot, it is because my back is sore. And I'm not going to bully her just because she's a Leo today. I promise I won't do that. While I was doing circle, trying to make sure that my dog did not set herself on fire, I was definitely drinking up the moon and thinking about this reading and thinking about her, and I did invite her in, so we'll see if she felt that. I sent a little wish to her to and just I really did send out a lot of thank yous to everybody that has been supporting me, and I really do hope everybody, even you guys just watching, I appreciate it. I hope like all your dreams come true this year, next year, whatever year they're supposed to. I really hope you guys get what you want in life. That's my wish for everyone. I really don't wish anybody any ill will. I don't want to say I don't have time for that. I think everybody's gone through enough. I think we're tired of going through stuff. Yes, to address this, somebody asked me, what does it mean when you drop a card, like for you personally? Does that mean that that's an automatic card? I don't feel that way because I don't feel that the deck is complete. Like, I don't feel like I've shuffled the deck until I'm ready to be done shuffling the deck. And it's a feeling thing. Sometimes I'll only do this maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 15 times until I feel like it's right. It's knowing your deck. It's knowing your cards. It's asking them, telling them to tell you what you need to tell the person. Sometimes I'm a little bogus. I'll drop cards like this, and I'll just, and it's just a matter of what the deck needs. I don't fight what the deck is saying. I don't fight what the cards are saying. I try to warn you. I try to advise you, and if that's how it needs to be, that's how it needs to be. Okay, so we're gonna first do the True Love Tarot. I don't think I need to do personality cards. Oh, okay, but we are definitely going to separate them in 2 stacks. I liked that way better the last couple times. It's really just played out a little better for me. So that's going to take a minute, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I have a hair tickling my nose. And the first cards that I'm going to pull are... Well, first I'm going to figure out which deck is which deck for this portion. And then... Don't you dare. And then we're going to pull the first cards, which are where they're at in the relationship. And basically the next one is the moving forward, where they're going. If it looks like it's going well or not. So let's find my Leo. I have a hair on my nose. Okay. Yeah, this one's definitely her. Oi! Okay. Okay. 6 of Swords. Reversed. Where is he at? Ace of Cups. King of Wands, reversed. Two of Cups reversed. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me do my photo shoot. With your cards, and I will be right back. All right. I am back. Now it's funny. In a messed up kind of way. So, I always tell everybody, you guys can change the cards. And it's very possible. As long as you guys take this as a warning and move forward from there. I can definitely tell this is you, and I can definitely tell this is him. I'm going to start here with yours. Obviously, the picture says it all. You're escaping. Right side up. This has a weird meaning. Yes, it has to do with obstacles. But I'm going to tell you, you have a lot of endurance. You're in it for the long haul. But deep down in you, you are someone that is really, how do I say this politely? You have a need for a constant, continual struggle. It's like you make things harder than they need to be, or make situations worse than they are. And I'm not trying to roast you, but that's literally what this card means, you know. But that has given you endurance, that has given you strength. But it's no defeat and no victory, constantly, consistently with you. And over time, I think where the relationship will go on your side of things is the reverse King of Wands. Basically, with your continuous fighting, or whatever you want to call it, however you are in the relationship that kind of gives this situation this constant havoc, it's going to make you come off in the future as a cruel person, somebody that can't be trusted. And I've had this card pulled before where you're a false ally. You know, it's not a good card to have. Neither one of these when you're in a relationship. And the reason that I definitely know this is you is because of these next ones. Cups always, to me, always. Cups and Pentacles, always monetary gain. For him currently, he is sitting at the Ace of Cups. Men genuinely are very self-fulfilled. It's a great card to pull any other time, but in a relationship. This person is very happy currently. They've been happy. It doesn't say that they've ever been unhappy. I mean, I think just what I gather is that over time it's going to wear him down, though. How much time? I have no idea. The reason that I get a little upset is this card here. I mean, this card says that they're a gift to yourself. That kind of adds to it too, in a way where he's more of a taker, lone wolf, out to get his money, do his thing, buy his materialistic items, be happy. I'm going to say it essentially sitting at home playing video games, minding his own business. And that can fuel into this here. I'm not saying he's not part of the problem, but he is happy. If you're ever worried about him being happy, currently he is very happy. Now, I'm not laughing so much about the joke of divorce, because that's what this card means. The Two of Cups is a stalemate. It's when both parties are giving up on whatever, and the misunderstandings and the emotional distrust come to an end. And usually that is followed by divorce. So I know you joke, but if anybody's gonna call it, I think if we're gonna go on a joke, I think if this bouncing back and forth and constantly being miserable, and misery loves company, but he doesn't want that. If you're gonna constantly be doing this, I think that'll do it, you know, and that would be very unfortunate. What I have done over time is I've accepted things I cannot change, and the wisdom to change the things I can. So if you know it, if I put it to you, not that you don't, but if I put it to you, and you can start working on certain things, and he can also start working on certain things, I believe that these cards will change. Just give it time, work at it. I realize you may feel a little one-sided here. I feel for you on it. Knock him off his high horse if you need me to. I will gladly. I cannot make certain jokes right now. We're on YouTube. But you get where I'm coming from, and honestly, like, the vibe that you two give off is electric. So I think you guys can really work through whatever may potentially be going on here. Just trust, communicate, and be real. So yeah, let me take a second, grab another soda, and I will be back to do your annual. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll be right back. All right, I am back, my little Leo. I had to stretch my back. My back has been kind of sore. I said it, I don't know, a while ago, but the last couple days, my back has been like trying to murder me. And I also needed to grab a quick bite to eat, get re-energized for this. And something to drink. So I am feeling a lot better, a lot less lethargic, I guess. Right now we're mixing the two decks that we split for the Love Tarot. Now we're going to do the annual reading for my little Leo. Miss Leo herself. So if you see me stretch like this, it's my back. It's just been kicking my butt. As of late. You know what? I'm going to do this. That card fell? No, it didn't. Because now I have a harder surface. I had to do witch laundry. Everything is getting washed right now because it needed a bath. And I kind of actually just like how this looks a little better with the chessboard. I just hope that's not too annoying. Some ASMR, I guess. I feel like it's almost ready. Honestly, that feels great. And because of space, I'm going to put 5, 5, and 2. And I'm just going to hold the deck here. So we're going to go month to month. Knight of Wands for January. Okay. Reverse, 8 of Pentacles for February. So we got some money here. Moon reversed for March. One more money situation happening in April. So we have the 10 of Pentacles there. May is the 9 of Wands. June is the 9 Why was I saying 8? 9 of Pentacles reversed. Sometimes the Roman numerals get me, and I was like, no, that's 9. Reversed, 3 of Swords. It's going to be some enlightenment here. Some sort. Okay. 8 of Swords reversed. Oh, shoot. January, February, March, April, May, June. July is going to be the 3 of Swords. August is going to be the 8 of Swords. September. Death reversed. Okay. October. Is the 7 of Pentacles. November. Oh, and that's reversed. November. King of Pentacles. December. High Priestess. Reversed. Ooh, okay. Yeah, definitely going to need a moment to look this over. All right, girly, I'm going to lay it on you. And there's no easy to put this. I see some money. I see some struggle with impulsiveness, with family, and within yourself. I feel like you will be forced to do a lot of things you don't want to do. I feel like you're going to be pushed to make decisions you don't want to make. And you're going to grow more this year than I think you maybe realize. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm warning you at the right time. I always say this when I have bad news. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to start off by saying I don't know where the impulsiveness comes in this area, the anxiousness, but I'm going to start there, and I'm really thinking that this is January, not February. That's been kind of on the iffy since we're about to change over months. So, Knight of Wands, very impulsive, very flighty nature. I really think that there's been some ignoring of things in your life that you just kind of want to pass on through. I don't know if that comes from last year you know? You're just trying to make it through the month. And that's kind of really what I feel from that card. The energy in this card. I remember pulling this card for you, but right side up. And the Eight of Pentacles. This is money. This is growth. This is good. You are a talented person. But obviously reversed, there is a lack of desire to learn, and aimlessness. Like I get that feeling. Like you want to go forward, but do you? You know, I think that kind of will make sense to you. There's gonna be a here too, just a misuse of skill, and just for you trying to figure out things. I think that's more so where February is leading you, is just trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. As long as you take, you know, what you're doing and trying to grow, I think you will mature very quickly here. Again, March is obstructed intuition. I think there's some feelings of like being alienated by my friends, family, people that you want to count on, you know, and that's going to kind of put you down a little bit. But I think you'll soon realize that that doesn't matter. You're destined to do things, and be bigger than that. This is where we get a little rough. And by a little rough, I mean a lot rough. What I am getting, seeing, dealing with, what I'm reading a lot, due to today's times, prior to me doing the online readings, when I was doing palmistry, tarot and rock tarot in person, and there's a few main things that keep coming up. And like I said in a previous video, it's financially, health-wise, and who's gonna die. And before I give bad news, I hope I'm wrong, and I hope that this is just, let me say it, just to put out in the atmosphere, because I'm hoping that that's what this is. I'm hoping that this is a death of part of you that you don't like. I hope this has more to do with you letting the person you don't like inside of you go, rather than it being a member of your family that may be elderly. I don't know if anybody in your family is sick or has been sick. I'm not talking just about COVID. I'm talking about anything in general. It's not my business, but I think that comes to a point here in April. A lot of bad things happening in April. This card is, when it's right side up, it's everybody's good in the family. When it's upside down or reversed, it means that there's a lot of family pressure, a lot of misfortune, and specifically problems with the elderly. So I think that really does change things here for you. I think you're ready for it. There's going to be a pause in your personal struggle, I believe, if this is about a family member. But I think you're prepared enough based on what information you had given me that I will not mention here. But I think you're prepared enough to handle it. May, June. June is very much looking like either this is a loss of money, but this is also a loss of property in a way. Like that's what I'll say it is. And it's a huge warning. Huge, like danger. Warning. I think you are going to be put in a position here where you are not thrilled by either losing where you live, and that could mean by moving in with somebody to take care of them. And I don't think you want to be in that particular position. Or by having them move in with you. It's a loss of what you consider home. And that doesn't mean you financially will lose your home. That it's possible. I don't know. But it usually just means that somebody's going to be disrupting your home environment in that way. And because I'm seeing somebody potentially being sick, I think you're going to have to take care of them. And here's where I think a lot of anxieties and mental turmoil are going to take place. This card is a loss card. And I think that that's when something is gonna kind of break you. So we're in June. July, however, starts to turn things around. Am I in July? August, excuse me. Because this is a reprieve. Right side up, usually not so good. But this is going to help you feel released from the restrictions. I think this is after the loss and after kind of the invasion of your home space. I think you're going to feel a lot better and just kind of relax. All your anxieties will start to melt, and I think you'll be fine. I think you're gonna be a little selfish And that's your way of grieving with the loss. Whatever loss you're enduring, that's your way of grieving it with it. Because in September, there's going to be some selfishness where you're feeling a little taken for granted, a little used, if you will. This usually means change, and I think there's going to be a different kind of change where you appreciate yourself a little bit more. I really feel that energy from here. So this is where, let the good times roll, right? October is, well, let's do October and November. Is high impatience. Usually impatient with money, so it's odd, but I think whoever passes on is going to leave you with money. I see that here. So October, you're a little impatient. November, I see money coming to you. What I feel from here is that if you're good in math, and just, it's an odd feeling, but if you're good at math and you want to go back to school and study math, I would take that and run with it. Don't know why that's what I'm getting, but that's something that I think you should do. If not, get involved with a business, open up your own, probably something to do with taxes. I know that sounds like really weird advice, but if you do get some sort of settlement and you are good at math, that's where I would go with that. And lastly, here's your girl. It is upside down. Because I think with everything in here, a lot of things were forced on you. A lot of knowledge that you were forced to accept. And I really hate doing these tragic readings. They're quite painful to do. But I really try to give you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I can't help it, but like I said, that's been a theme. And I really think you can turn this card around. You have, I think knowing some of these things, if this all makes sense, I don't know if you currently know about health issues in your family. We tend to find out last minute, but if you do go ahead and take that person on or people on, please take care of yourself. Again, I've told you, I'm here if you need to reach out to somebody. I'm here to take your mind off of this and turn it into this. So, throwing stuff. So, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm not. That's what the cards are telling me your year is looking like. And let me mix these up so that I can do the answer to questions for you. We've got 3. Oh, these have been rough readings, man. There's, you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. You don't call your cable guy when the cable is working. You call your cable guy when the cable's out. So, not that I like to spread tragedy, but I want to tell you and take my warning, you know, look for the signs. It's a warning, if anything, just to keep your eyes peeled, you know. I mean, I'd rather be honest and tell you what I feel, what I see, what I know about the cards than to out and out lie and say, no. You know, that's this. I really think that, I mean, we lose people all the time, you know. This last year has just happened to be because of COVID, and it's an annoying tragedy. And it's only annoying, and I don't mean it in an offensive way, because I got COVID myself. But it's only annoying because it seems like we should be able to do more about it. And it seems like, you know, like, and not just COVID, but cancer, HIV, all these diseases, you know. I wish, like, we could do more about it. I wish we could fix these things, you know what I mean? Oh, that card should have gone over there. But come on. But, you know, that's where we gotta do what we gotta do, right? All right, girly. So your first question is the 10 of Cups reversed. No. Three of Wands. Yes. There's a warning with these two. Page of Cups reversed. No. Now the warning with the 10 of Cups being reversed is that if this has anything to do with like if the first question has anything to do with like a friend of yours, your marriage, people in your family, no, but at the risk of a loss. This one, it's not really a warning, but if this card has anything, or if this question has anything to do with where to go from here with any ideas, definitely a yes. And it's definitely the Inventor's card. So all your imagination, creativity, and things like that, if that is what this question is, it's definitely yes, pointing you in the direction. And the Page of Cups is a no. And straight up, this card has to do with an unpleasant message. Don't know what that message is, but if that makes sense to you, it's definitely a no, and no is a pretty unpleasant message to me. Oh my goodness. My battery is dying, and that is why I probably am cutting in and out. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read you this time. I actually felt pretty in. Like I said in your reading, I hope it has something to do with a death inside of you, not a family member. I hope that the loss is a person you don't want to be. And you can take what I said and put that into, but I also want to prepare you because of what it looks like, and the energy within it could possibly be somebody elderly in your family. And I would hate to have that information played out and not tell you. So if there's a new job that you're potentially starting, I don't feel that. But if that's something, I do not think it will end well. I think if you go into that, and what I can feel and just sense off of what was there, I think you will not be happy. So that's just some food for thought. I know that that last part about a job doesn't make sense, but if you do need somebody, I've told you, if you do need somebody, please don't hesitate. I am not too busy. I promise. This, whenever I have bad news, and lately it just seems for a lot of people, I did a few readings a couple months ago, and in person, and they were looking rough too. And it's odd because it looks good and then it looks good, but in the middle part of it, which this was a couple months ago, I want to say October, so October, I mean, it looked good, and it's, for them, it's around this time where they're messaging me and calling me and going, wow, you know. So I don't want to be right when it comes to stuff like this. And anyway, I thank you so much for purchasing from me again. And like I said, if you need anything, if I'm off, please, I will accept it. It's about 80% accurate. You know, there's certain things that being in person has a different vibe to it, and I appreciate your time. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate you. Just thank you so much for allowing me to read you. And thank you everybody else for watching my video. But go ahead and type this up, get it emailed out to you. And if you guys liked how I was changing a little bit of the style of the video, where I was actually like holding the card up so you guys could see it, and kind of a little more calculated. I have been practicing so that I don't go off on a tangent forever like I am right now. But thank you guys again for your time, everything. If you guys would like a reading, this was the bundle with the 3 questions, the Love Tarot, and the year-long annual reading. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you so much. I really can't say it enough. I appreciate everything, and I will see you guys on the next one. So motive be, blessed be. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing, blessed day. Bye.